DJ Shankenstein, give me a beat.
Please.
We're his roll. We love our fans, just still shiver us. Even if we lose, we're here for the drip, the culture, the swag, the dope, and the shoes. Woo! Maharaja has more. Chickadee, check this out.
Ladies and gentlemen, brothers and sisters, wake up! Welcome to the after party! Wake up, put your hands up, put them up! It's time that you make your voice heard! Wake up, put your hands up, get them up! Hell
What a rush.
Welcome back to the Still Real After Party. My name is Zanka. This is my other host. His name is...
My name is Jake. I am the favorite host of the Still Real After Party, and we are back, baby.
And, like a bad case of herpes, we're also joined with somebody who flares up every once in a while. This is where you say your name.
That's right. It's Mr. Mediocre Mangria Fuel has joined the Still Real After Party podcast once again. Thank you, gentlemen, for inviting me. I'm very honored.
For sure. Thanks
back,
for recording the whole thing since we're dumb and can't.
The fact that you've reached out to me has proved that one of you has brain damage.
Oh, yeah.
It's definitely me.
It's both of us, I think.
It's probably both of us, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to have to agree with Jake for once.
So, for those listening, you probably shouldn't be. Go over to Mangria Fuel's YouTube channel and actually watch the video part of this, because we're doing it on video for like the third time ever or something, which is about as many times as China did it on video too.
It's good stuff.
I met China's aunt.
Shit.
Nope, sister.
Oh yeah, you mentioned that, right?
Yes,
she
yes.
still, her family still lives around here, right?
Yes. I don't want to say where, but yes.
Right. Around where
Yeah.
we are.
Well, her sister definitely does. I don't think she gets along with the rest of her family from what I've gathered. Or she, doesn't get along with anybody anymore, but...
Well, true. Yeah, not really.
Not
really living.
Did China leave her clit to her in the will or something? She has a doghouse in the back or something for it?
Yeah, there was something hanging from the trees. I'm guessing that's what it was, but I'm not sure. So, it's been a little bit. I'll start by saying, Jake, how are you?
Oh, mediocre as usual. Just kind of cranking along, living life. Very boring. I just got back from a trip from Hershey Park, the sweetest place on earth. Leave it to a fat guy to go to a chocolate-themed park. But it was terrible. It was a terrible time of year to go do that, and that's it. That's all I got going on. Nothing special. What about you?
That is riveting. Mingria, what about you, my man?
Well, sir, just coming off a birthday high, got a PS5. I refuse to grow up. I'm knee-deep in APPW. It has consumed my entire life, and I am now here with the podcast that I'm obsessed with. Everything is all good. I'm out of jail, and I'm here on the Still Real After Party podcast, baby.
We've had you on once out of jail, right?
Yeah.
How good does it feel to say, I am out of jail?
It's awesome. I appreciate everything.
Did you read any of my book recommendations while you were in there?
I did, but I do not appreciate you sending me the Kama Sutra while I was locked up. That was very inappropriate, sir.
That was not for you. That was for your roommate.
So if you didn't appreciate that, you probably didn't appreciate Mein Kampf either.
Well, I'm still sitting on the donut for that one.
Yeah. I mean, it's Bretsky's favorite. I don't know why. He's a bit of a weirdo.
Banished Bretsky.
So it's sad that we have to do this every single time that we come back for an episode, but here's a quick list of released talent since the last time we've had an episode. Keith Lee, Karrion Kross, Nia Jax, Ember Moon, Eva Marie, Mia Yim, not Maya Yim, I don't know who that is. Harry Smith. Wait, who the fuck is Harry Smith?
British Bulldog son.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Lindsay Dorado, Grand Metalik, Jeet Rama, Katrina Cortez, Trey Baxter, I don't know these people. BFAB, I know that one. Oni Lorcan, Frankie Monet, and Scarlett Bordeaux. What the fuck? Why does this keep happening? What's going on?
It's a good thing.
Is it?
Sometimes you got to get a haircut.
Well, they just cut all of them. They went bald.
There's only like one person, two people, because I'm a horn dog, Scarlett for sure. But Keith Lee was the only one that really bummed me out. The rest of them, it's like everyone was asking for him to get released anyway, so do it.
I guess that's true. That's kind of fair. Eva Marie didn't need to be there. Fun to look at. That's about it.
No. All she did was get Dewdrop semi over.
And now Dewdrop is like not around either, right? After losing Queen of the Ring.
Oh,
is she? Okay, I'm not gonna watch Raw, and I'm assuming that's where she is. So
yes,
this is why I had Mangria.
I took the notes.
I refuse.
If you want a brief rundown of that,
we can do a brief rundown. I just can't contribute.
That's fine.
Because you know why? Because the Still Real After Party has been drafted to SmackDown.
Oh,
Fuck Raw.
Oh my God!
Fuck Raw.
Breaking
SmackDown
news.
SRAP. Yeah.
The SRAP is now Friday Night Delight.
Yeah, fuck Raw. I don't want to talk about it anymore.
I don't either. I know.
Uh-oh. This is the
Never
problem.
did. I tried getting you not to talk about it so many times.
That's true. Yeah, you're good. You're good now.
Are you back?
Yeah, that's the problem with this kind of medium is you never really know what's going to happen. Granted, that's kind of the same when we record in person anyway. You never really know what if anything's going to work.
Like right now, he's frozen.
Like right now, when he's frozen again.
Okay.
Now you're back again. Let's see how long it lasts.
Zenka, I appreciate your presence, but do you have to film in front of your shower curtain? I mean, can you go to a better room?
Me? This is actually just a window.
Oh, okay.
I wouldn't be surprised if he was filming in his bathroom either.
No,
You're sitting on the toilet, aren't you? You're pulling an animal.
I wish. I'm
it's
so
his favorite
tired.
place to think.
I don't do thinking anywhere, buddy.
That's a fair point.
You gotta start taking tubs like you.
Oh my God, it's so nice. I haven't had one in a few weeks, but man, I am looking forward to it this weekend.
That's what that smell is.
Yeah, that's me.
Yeah.
Who bathed? No, I don't bathe in the bath. That's weird. No, I take showers like a normal person, and then I relax in a bath. It's different.
And you eat in the tub, right?
Oh my God, yeah. You ever had a pizza in a tub with like a glass of wine? Oh, it's game changing.
I can honestly say no. That's like one thing you've done that I never have.
It's a game changer, man. It really is.
I might have to do that. Is it homemade pizza or do you get it delivered right to your tub?
It's either one. It really could be either one. I've done anything from a frozen pizza to a nice pizza place. I've done it all.
So out of all the releases, who do you think is going to make the biggest impact, and no pun intended, in another organization?
Nia Jax, just from sheer force alone.
You think she's going to get picked up anyway?
No, I mean, she's going to like hit people and it's going to make an impact.
An impact?
Maybe. That's probably the only one who would pick her up. Her versus like Jordan Grace would be interesting.
Yeah.
I guess.
Maybe.
Maybe Karrion Kross. He'll go back to doing something, but he's got to bring Scarlett with him. I don't know.
Here's the thing with Karrion Kross. He's way cooler on the indies. When he was Killer Kross, his moveset was different, everything. Even in NXT, I mean, this is going to sound like an asshole thing to say. He bored me in NXT. His entrance was all right. Scarlett was fucking dope. But I think he's going to be one person that's going to be better off. I think actually in AEW would be a good spot for him with Scarlett. They need a good tandem like that, I think. And his moveset around there would work out great because when he's on the indies, dude, he can go. Well,
as soon as Killer Kross loses to Cody in AEW, then the sky's the limit for him.
You mean immediately when he goes?
No longer has Twitter?
Who, Cody?
Yeah. He deleted his Twitter.
Wow, he was probably getting too much hate from the haters online. What a baby.
If white privilege had a face, it would be Cody Rhodes with his white spiky hair, his KFC suits.
His stupid tattoo, his dumb fucking neck tattoo that I hate.
I got to get one of those.
Yeah. Oh yeah, absolutely. Definitely.
When you get a neck tattoo, what kind of cheeseburger is it going to be?
I like the Five Guys cheeseburger, or maybe a Wendy's Baconator if I'm feeling saucy.
Just make sure it's not like as ugly placed as
no
was, you know.
I'll get it actually. I won't get it even like on my neck. I'll get it like a tramp stamp.
Oh,
like on the right above my ass crack. And
what's
then
your
I'll be
address? I'm gonna send you that Kama Sutra book for when you get put in jail.
with that tramp stamp tattoo in your hair, we're gonna start calling you Harambe instead of Harambe.
Just don't shoot me. Just don't shoot me. Please.
That was in my plan.
Oh, okay. Well,
We're gonna have Mangria jump your cage, and I'm gonna have to take you out to save him.
take him out. It's his fault he jumped in.
He's just used to being locked up, so he wanted to get back to it.
That's true. It's true.
But I'll break him out again.
Yeah, I mean, we did. We broke him out.
Thank you.
He doesn't remember, but because we drugged him. But
Yeah.
yeah, there's a lot you don't remember from that day.
So Jake, you want to take the lead here, and we'll start talking. You want to talk SmackDown? You want to talk Raw? Or do you want to do Survivor Series picks?
Mangria does have Raw notes. If you want to do a quick rundown, I cannot contribute, but
Well,
I refuse. I only watch SmackDown. So
I mean, in correct order, we should talk SmackDown first.
I guess that's true. Yeah, that's technically correct.
Yeah.
So yeah, let's do it.
Go for it. SmackDown.
The good part about the SmackDown Hulu cut is everything's there. It basically just cuts out commercials because it's only a 2-hour show, because that's how it fucking
It's
should
called
be.
SmackDown Live, and you don't even watch it live?
It's not called
You can't
SmackDown
be-
Live anymore.
It
You
says
can't
it
be
on your
SmackDown Live
shirt.
anymore.
It says it
This
on
one-
your shirt, though.
This one does
What's
say
your shirt say?
SmackDown Live. Yeah. But it's not live. No, that's not it anymore. I haven't watched live wrestling in like a year.
The disrespect.
I'm going to go watch AEW instead.
At least it's wrestling.
That's true. That's where Orange Cassidy is, and I mean, he's the greatest wrestler ever to be in the company, any company. So Sonya Deville comes out and introduces the SmackDown Women's Survivor Series team. This quickly devolves into chaos because they're women and they fight a lot, and that's pretty much it. And then there's a 6-woman tag that I skipped because I'm me. Anybody else have any comments on this?
I'm so used to just reading my notes. I'm going to let Zenka take the wheel.
I mean, you pretty much nailed it. I was going to try to give some more insight, but yeah, they're women. They fight a lot. There's a whole lot of shenanigans going on.
Aaliyah won.
Yeah, and her
That's it.
outfit is pretty much all I want to comment on. Those pants are fucking
She's nice. I like Aaliyah.
This is why you come to the Still Real after party.
Uh-huh.
We don't break down moves or anything.
No, just like, ooh, look at that outfit. Oh, look, titties, we're in. It's like my real life. Like, yes, titties, yay.
You want me to bore you guys real quick?
Don't read off your
Good.
notes. Give us legitimate takes. We don't need them. This is not the goddamn tripod, all right?
I
We're
just
not trying to go
wanted to-
2 hours.
I
all
wanted
right?
to point out that Shotzi is a victim of the last name police. She
She
got her
has been
fucking
for
name.
months.
Blackheart has been removed. Of course, Gravelmouth is in there still. How did she not get cut? Aaliyah looks better and wrestles better since being on SmackDown, in my opinion, because I've been watching her ever since the Robert Stone jobber days.
Yep.
But yeah, the tag match. Shout out to Teddy Long.
Yeah.
Yeah, with the help of Naomi, the sharpshooter is reversed into a pin. Aaliyah picks up her first win on her first SmackDown match.
Yeah, I mean, good for her. And then she quickly gets her dream shattered, and Sonya Deville's like, hey, fuck you. You're not on the team anymore. You're friends with Naomi. I hate her. So
Racist.
we'll have to see.
This is one thing I did not like about WWE right now is they're like, hey, here's the Survivor Series teams. Just kidding. We're going to switch them all up.
Oh, every one of them. All of them. Yeah. Let's see what happened. Actually, nothing happened to the Raw Survivor Series team, right? Or did actually, yeah, Austin Theory got in, right?
Yeah, we got Austin.
You did watch Raw.
Dumb. No, but I saw it on Twitter. So
Okay.
that's how I watch my wrestling, through Twitter.
I guess so.
So yeah, Aaliyah basically gets the news that she's no longer on the Survivor Series team because she was friends with Naomi or something, even though she's not. And we don't know who it's going to be till Friday, probably.
And he gets
I gotta
it.
Kinda have to. I don't know who's on the roster anymore. So
I would love it if Straight Sonya was called, if Raquel Gonzalez was called up and she was put in that spot. Because Zanka, do you see any other SmackDown women that would really move the needle if they were added to that team?
The only thing that scares me about Raquel is she is getting bummed out by Braun Strowman. So like the sheer power of what's in between her legs from the beating it's been taken. If you put her on Team SmackDown, there's no shot in hell Team Raw is gonna have a chance.
True.
So you gotta go lighter. You gotta go with somebody.
Dana. Is Dana on the SmackDown roster? Or is she on Raw?
She's on Raw.
Dude, I don't know. She's probably trying to bail out her boyfriend.
Oh my god, yeah. But he beat the shit out of a guy who deserved it.
Yeah, that guy rules, man.
Yeah, he's awesome. He's awesome.
Dana Brooks' boyfriend beat the shit out of a troll, an internet troll.
An internet troll.
He
Went to
got-
his fucking house.
Yeah.
So
Wait, I watch every brand and I can't tell you what brand is Dana on.
I guess
Dana's
Raw.
on Raw. She's on Raw.
She's on Raw? Okay.
Yeah.
See, that's why
Real
we need
impact.
Mangria here because we haven't watched wrestling in ages.
Real impact there. I think you're gonna get what's her name? Sonia on not Sonia. Fucking the lesbian there. The manager.
The lesbian?
Lesbian. Names.
Who's the other lesbian?
I don't know.
I
Wait,
don't either.
from SmackDown or NXT?
SmackDown. Wait, we're talking Team SmackDown, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Not Sonia Deville. My
Yes.
brain is scattered. I've been up for a long time.
Fair enough.
I think she's
True.
gonna be the best.
Oh, okay. Okay, yeah.
That's
I
my-
mean, maybe she could not be able to find a replacement because there's nobody on the roster anymore. So she'll just be like, no, I'll do it. Sure.
Well, I think she's gonna take the spot, and then Natalia will come out and fuck her up, and then that'll be how she gets eliminated.
Oh, did Natalia's tits get like 10 times
Not
bigger?
Natalia, Naomi. Jesus, dude.
I know. I got where you were kind of going with that. But speaking of Natalia, what is up with her pillows lately? Those things are gigantic, like bigger than usual, right? Is it the outfit? Anybody?
She's been hanging out with her sister, and I
I
think
was
they're rubbing
thinking the
off.
same thing. Yeah. She's jealous of her sister, so she's like, I gotta show her up. and she
I
stuffs-
gotta
got
puff
out
these
the-
puppies out because those things look
She got
huge. Like
She got out
I
the old
couldn't
bike.
focus on anything else. I couldn't focus on anything else. I was like, oh my god, those things are gigantic.
But
Huge.
does that make you like her more?
No,
Okay.
it does not. So
Somebody's been in the company so long, she's so boring.
that's awful.
Like,
So awful. But she's got the name, so she's still there.
yeah, but Nia had the Rock name,
That's kind of true. That is true.
and I feel like WWE likes the Rock way more than they like Bret Hart or Jim the Anvil Neidhart.
It's
Or Ric
probably
Flair right now,
because-
and they still keep Charlotte. So
It's because Natty doesn't give him lip ever. She's a yes woman.
she'll do whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's gonna be working in WWE up until they have a Natalia Memorial Battle Royal. She'll probably be in it and lose it.
Probably.
She's gonna get all the Mae Young rub.
So next up, we have Rick Buggs introducing the Intercontinental Champion Shinsuke Nakamura. Did not know he was Intercontinental Champion. Good for him. Happy about that. So
How
he's
do you
great.
do podcasts?
I don't. That's the thing, Zach. I don't. We don't. We don't do the podcast, so I don't watch anything. This is the only thing that keeps me even up to date at all, really. So Pat's dancing is still hilarious. I like that. And then this is a tag team that we haven't been able to talk about. Los Lotharios. We got Angel Garza and Cutie Snack in a tag team finally, just because they had nothing else to do. And they came out and they get the win, which is pretty cool. But
This is a tag team I'm very high on, and
Mhm.
I really hope WWE is high on them as well, because they're really hurting for teams other than the Usos and New Day. They need
Yeah.
something other than that, and the Viking Raiders, which they throw out every once in a while. Those are the only teams they're really focused on for, like, I don't know what, going on 2 years, maybe 3 years.
pretty much.
They need another team, and this team is good. They're good in the ring. They're good looking. They could switch it up and turn babyface because they got that kind of style in the ring that would go well with that.
Absolutely.
Mic work is all Angel. He's fucking great on it. So, and Cutie Snacks just has to look cute.
And he's good at it. He's really good at it. Yeah, it's his number
But
one
yeah, I'm
asset.
really high on that tag team. I'm hoping that they're going to be the next guys to dethrone the Usos.
I hope so. I hope so too. I've always liked both of these guys, but they've never really done anything with either one. They've tried, and it just hasn't gone anywhere. So I'm excited to see if Los Lotharios can become something down the line.
I
Yeah.
really see a good babyface run for them. I really do.
Hope
'Cause
so.
if they stick with the heel thing, they're just going to turn them into the fucking matadors or whatever the fuck.
Oh,
Like,
Jesus Christ. Where's El Torito?
Yeah,
I need to bring him back.
They pulled Garza out of NXT when he was catching on fire, just like Alistair, just like everybody. Put him on Raw. Didn't know what to do with them. He was feuding with Andrade, and then he became
He had like a month where he was just finger fucking every backstage announcer.
with the rose and
yeah.
stuffed a rose up some dude's ass. I just
Yeah, I did do that.
let me just
No wonder I like him.
let me just run down real quick because I did take notes. It's not going to be 2 hours, Jake. Okay.
I don't have all night.
You did skip a lot, but let me go back. Rick Boob came out. Pat was dancing on the desk. Nakamura's out. Cole wants Pat to take dancing lessons because he looks special. I'll say that since we're on the SRAP.
It looks like a nincompoop.
You skipped over Madcap Moss's Viking dad joke, Jake. I thought you would appreciate that Viking dad joke he dropped.
Oh, backstage.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't write down any backstage stuff except Aaliyah because that was the only thing that mattered.
Boogs is
watch.
Oh, and the Adam Pearce.
How are you in or out on Madcap and Corbin?
Who are you asking?
Mangria, because he watches.
This is one of the corniest, stupidest things I've ever seen.
I like bad shit, and this is too bad.
This like what Jake had said earlier in the chat to me. This is what go away heat, like serious go away heat between these two. I don't know where
there's no heat though. People don't even boo. They're just like, get out.
I'm not sure who's in charge of writing this material. I don't know if Jake is keeping secrets from us and he's on the side providing material or not.
I could write it better.
But Happy Corbin, by the way, they changed his music, they changed his name. When he was Sad Corbin, they should have called him Sad Corbin, like you guys predicted.
They did.
No, I mean, like his nameplate, because
didn't they for like a couple weeks?
I don't believe.
I think near the end, I think they did, but I could be wrong about that.
And now they changed it to Happy Corbin. He's got this ridiculous music. He comes out. It was funny at first. Now it's like, all right, guys. When is Corbin going to AEW? It was only
funny when we thought he was going to lose it all and go back to Sad Corbin. Like that was for me at least. That was the only reason I thought it was funny was because they were going to go back to what was working. It was very much working, and now they're just doing this madcap bullshit, and it's not good. You guys are right. It's not good.
How do you see this playing out, Zanka?
I see this playing out terribly. I see it's going to be something that they just stop one day. It's going to be one of those things. If they wanted to infuse it somehow, they could pull up what's his name from NXT and have him fucking in Corbin in the backstage saying Corbin bets the house, loses it all to him, and boom, Corbin's back to Sad Corbin.
Oh, what? Cameron Grimes?
Duke Hudson?
Oh, Duke Hudson. Yeah. Is Cameron Grimes still around?
He's still around, and him and Duke are tonight going to have a casino showdown.
Oh, so that makes sense.
Yes.
So what happened next? Oh yeah, this is one of the backstage things I wanted to talk about. So Sami Zayn comes in. Oh, he was giving like a speech or whatever, and Jeff Hardy caught him and said it sucked. It was dumb. Jeff Hardy's not good at anything. He's got great theme music though. I'll give him that. So Sami Zayn goes to Adam Pearce and asks Jeff Hardy to be removed from the team. There is a Neanderthal standing next to him, and I do not know who that is.
He's White Khali.
He looks like a giant caveman.
White Khali. Correct.
Is this the first we're seeing of him, or has he been around a couple weeks?
He's in NXT.
Thank you.
Yeah.
This is first time on the roster that they're showing him like this.
Gotcha. On main roster.
Other than Roman Reigns, Sami Zayn has been the highlight of SmackDown every week. He had a thing with Aaliyah and Jeff Hardy. He's just constantly backstage. He had a thing with what's it called? Not BFAB. She's gone. Hit Row. He had a whole thing with Hit Row. Sami Zayn's character right now is just top notch for me.
And rumor has it, not only is his contract up in 3 months, but KO's contract is up in 3 months. Do you see either of them staying, or do you see both of them leaving?
I see everybody leaving. I just don't see. I see like Roman and Rollins staying.
Yeah, like the big guys like that. Yeah, but I mean, Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens were big at the time at a time, but yeah, I think they go. I think they go seek other options. But at Roman stays, Rollins stays. That might be it. At the end of the day, Corbin probably stays sometime.
You got to think though, and I know a lot of people have said it, but if AEW gets too much, it is such a thing as getting too much talent. You're already losing guys that were around in the beginning. You haven't seen around as much at all. Mm-hmm. And you start getting all of these guys, and it's just the reason why all these guys made a name for themselves on the indies was because there were so many different circuits. They weren't all in one fucking company all the time.
Mhm.
It could end up hurting everybody's character into where then you're going to start having AEW guys jump to WWE because they need some TV time. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's going to be a weird time when a bunch of contracts start expiring and everything. So I don't know what's going to happen, but AEW, yeah, I mean, look at their roster now. It's ridiculous. Like, it's completely stacked. CM Punk is there. Daniel Bryan is there. I don't remember if we talked about this last time. I don't remember the timing. But it was, I mean, that's insane. Like, if you think about it, I've never been a CM Punk guy, but if you look at this roster right now, it's unbelievable. Adam Cole is there now as well. Like, it's crazy. It's absolutely insane.
Well, Jake, hold on. Let me give you a little history lesson here. Von Wagner is my colleague. And
Von Wagner?
Von Wagner, in his first night in NXT, they skyrocketed him to the main event because Kyle O'Reilly was taken out of a fatal four-way match, so they needed a replacement. And they're like, "Oh, let's get this weirdo." And he does like a caveman.
He does.
They put him in there.
Big caveman.
They put a rocket ship on this guy. He's now tagging with Kyle O'Reilly. I think they were just killing time until they could feature him on SmackDown Live. And if they have Von Wagner be the mystery fifth guy on the SmackDown Survivor Series team, my God, do they see this guy going? They see this guy going places. I don't see it yet, but apparently they do. Von Wagner is White Khali. That's who was backstage. That's the history lesson. Sorry.
Well, yeah, I wouldn't have done that research, so thanks.
I like Khali better.
Oh no, the Punjabi Playboy.
Oh my God, it was fantastic. And just
It
the random
was.
pictures of him standing in awkward places. Ali offers so much more.
That's true. And I bet this guy is not going to have a match named after he's not going to have his own match, probably.
The Punjabi prison match?
Yes.
I was trying to come up with something quick with about Von Wagner. Or
I couldn't.
Nothing came to my mind.
So next up, Charlotte Flair comes out. She cuts a promo talking shit about Becky Lynch, gives her a new nickname. It was, I don't know about you guys, it was really bad, I thought. I mean, it's good heel heat, I suppose, but she got the audience involved, which was good. Charlotte just annoys me. I've said this many times. She is one of the best performers wrestling-wise on the roster, if not the best. But man, her promos are like nails on a chalkboard to me.
Wow.
I liked it. I thought she did good. I thought Becky did good too, and Becky annoys me. She's like, Becky to me is what Charlotte is to you, I feel like.
I guess.
Sometimes her promos just annoy me. But I thought they both did well for me, selling this fight. And I hate how they do the Survivor Series things. I say this every year on this podcast where they have to do the brand supremacy thing. They give it 1 week build. But these two ladies, I thought their promos did good enough job to make me invested. And they got all the backstage heat shit that they're throwing.
Yeah, they hate each other, so it's great.
Yeah, Charlotte, what the graphic before they went to commercial break, Jake said, Charlotte Flair is getting ready to flare up. She's flaring up, it said on the graphic. I was like, oh God, that was corny. But yeah,
worse than me.
The promo, she's a puppet master. Charlotte Flair is a master of promos. She had the crowd in the palm of her hand. Everybody believed everything she said. And as far as Becky Lynch goes, Jake, you would know this better. You know the character on The Simpsons, the little leprechauns that go, hoity-toity-toity-toity-toity. That's what I hear every time Becky Lynch talks. But Becky Lynch is good. Don't get me wrong. But yeah, Charlotte nailed it. I loved it. And then, of course, you carry on. Sorry. There's more.
I mean, there wasn't much else for me to talk. Oh, yeah, right. Yeah, there was one more thing. That's right. I completely forgot because it was kind of throwaway, which sucks for now. So next up, Booty Storm comes out, as the SRAP universe lovingly calls her. She comes out, she challenges Charlotte to a match, and Charlotte basically says, fuck you, no, not a chance in hell, and then fucks off. Mm-hmm. We'll see what happens with that.
My favorite part of a Charlotte Flair promo is when she stands there and waits for the ring crew to open the fucking second rope for her. That's my favorite
that is good.
part of every Charlotte Flair, because she's like, come on.
And
She waits.
Wait. She picks the guy on the opposite side of the ring too, so it takes extra long.
I did think it was funny that at the beginning of like the opening of this promo, she called Becky Lynch like super fake or whatever, or not natural, because has she seen herself? And she looked at herself lately.
That was my notes. I said Charlotte says there's nothing real about Becky,
Yeah.
even though she's stuffed with silicone and caked on makeup.
So anything else about this? I don't think there was much else to talk about.
That's it.
Next up, this is the first I'm seeing of King Woods, like other than through like Twitter and shit. That man is a masterful promo guy right there. He's completely changed how he does promos in a way. I mean, he's always kind of been charismatic and whatever. But
Kofi changed the way he does promos more than Xavier changed the way he does. And Kofi's just his lackey right now.
Well, he's not around right now, but Xavier Woods, King Woods is masterful at promos. That's really nothing really happened in this backstage with Kayla. Just basically talking about the match with Roman. That was it.
He's the bringer.
And the outfit is great.
He's the bringer of New Days.
Yes. I love it. It's great.
I love the
nice.
whole bend the knee thing.
Yeah, it's nice to have a face king for once, because I feel like the last few have been dickheads, which is fine too, but it's nice to change it up a little bit.
Yep.
Next up, we've got Jeff Hardy versus Sami
Hold on,
Zayn.
before we move on, I got to say, I like that the King of the Ring, the guy who won, is in a feud right now against
with the champion,
Universal Champion.
Yep.
I hate the throwaway King of the Ring stuff. I like that they're kind of booking it. I mean, he's not the number one contender or anything yet, but I like that they're pushing it that way. The King of the Ring needs to mean something for it to matter. They just kind of do throwaway matches on Raw, and then they give someone a crown for a fucking year, and it never pans out as good as they think it's gonna.
I don't know. King Corbin was pretty good.
King Booker.
Oh, King Booker was the best. I said King Corbin was pretty good. For all the wrong
He was
reasons.
good for us.
Yeah, for all the wrong reasons.
The last good king was King Booker, dude.
Oh, absolutely. That was when they used the King gimmick correctly. Like, if they were going to do the King gimmick, you got to do it like King Booker.
He changed his promo style completely for that.
Yeah. Yes, he did. And it was great. And he feuded with the Boogeyman,
awesome.
and it was awesome.
Got an English accent and everything.
Oh, my God, it was so good.
Perfect.
That's how you do a King gimmick right there.
And his wife
and
was
I think,
super annoying.
Yes, super annoying. And I think Xavier Woods is going to do well.
Yes.
So next up, we got Jeff Hardy versus Sami Zayn for a spot. Well, they already have the spot, but one of them loses their spot on the Survivor Series team. That's pretty decent. I mean, you kind of know what you're getting with a Jeff Hardy match nowadays. And I mean, it was fine. Sami Zayn gets pinned with a swanton, and that's that. He gets to watch himself leave the graphic, which was very funny. I liked that. That was my favorite part. Fuck the match. That was my favorite part.
It was a great touch. I
Yes.
like having that. But again, Sami Zayn is probably my favorite character aside from Roman Reigns right now. It's just everything he does, it makes me laugh. I'm invested in whatever the fuck he's going to do. He doesn't need to be a part of the team. He can do anything, and I'm in. He's going to be running around backstage Survivor Series.
Yeah, he's probably going to still get involved somehow, I assume. Maybe he'll cost SmackDown the match.
Oh, yeah, by helping KO.
Yeah.
Or he'll do something with KO.
Probably. So, anything about this Mangria?
Before the match started, Buttfinger Rico swooped in and stole Aaliyah from
That's right.
Ali. But yeah, every time I see Jeff Hardy, I always think, man, this dude, if he makes it to 60, he's gonna be fucking crippled. He's gonna be in so much pain. This motherfucker. Imagine if this match,
better than that.
Imagine if this match had Jeff Hardy in his prime versus Sami Zayn. That would have been incredible.
Be so good.
But yeah, that's my thoughts on that.
Next up, so this match was followed up by the worst segment ever. Probably the worst segment in promo ever. So Hit Row, they rap. That's their thing. Makes sense. That's fine. Then we got Jinder and Shanky. They rap. It's the worst thing I've ever heard in my entire life. Shanky was actually all right, rapping in whatever the fuck language he's speaking. And then we got Jinder with the worst rap I've ever heard in my entire life. And I've heard Bretsky. So, my God, what the fuck was that? Woo, it's tough.
I'm fucking negative tonight, but like they murdered Hit Row for me. I like them.
Yeah, why'd they get rid of BFAB too?
Getting rid of BFAB was a huge mistake.
What a weird release.
Now it's just another 3-piece. It's just like I don't know. I'm a huge fan of Swerve in the ring, though. Like, that guy can fucking move. But the whole Hit Row gimmick, it was different because they had a girl.
Yeah.
The three of them. They all brought something to the table. Now it's just going to be maybe a vehicle for Swerve, hopefully. But I don't even think it's going to be. I don't know. They're not connecting with the crowd. It's just not. It's not working right now for me.
And feuding with Jinder is not like getting shot to the moon.
No.
By the way, Zanka, if they bring up Legato and they get rid of Elektra, that's gonna be ridiculous as well. But I gotta correct you, Jake. It was Jinder and Ice Shanky, or AKA DJ Shankenstein.
I hate you.
They were doing their best to try not to get released, so have a little bit of sympathy for them.
You know what? At this point, they can be released. Bye. After that fucking segment, get the fuck out. Oh man, that was tough. It might have been the worst segment I've ever seen, just ever in all of my years of watching wrestling, and I've seen some shit. That
Even
might
the
be the worst.
Alexa Bliss thing where she brought up the what the hell was that? This is your life, Bailey.
Yes, worse than that. Worse than Lashley's sisters. Worse, just so much worse than
I like
everything.
Lashley's sisters.
Worse than giving birth to a hand. Like, oh.
Listen, there wasn't too many strong segments on SmackDown or Raw this week, so it's a tough week. After sitting through them, I got to be honest. Who gives a shit about Survivor Series?
I told Mangria earlier. I'm like, yeah, it was a tough one to come back to. I was like,
it really was. I mean, they didn't give a shit about it. That's the problem. They threw the infos on Raw to make it kind of seem special. Like, oh, SmackDown guys are invading. But it's like, come on.
They do this every year. Whoa. And it wasn't like Becky Lynch level cool like that one time. Like
that was cool.
It was so cool.
Because she got fucked up.
That's true too. That's true too. So Xia Li is announced as coming to SmackDown. I don't know if this was announced previous. But it's first, obviously, I'm seeing it. And then Kayla talked to Ridge Hollins, who I know very little about, but he's got a sweet accent, and apparently he's best friends with Sheamus, and Cesaro doesn't like that.
I think you'll end up liking him, but it's going to be like a Corbin thing, where you dig his character, but you're going to be like, I see why people aren't getting into it that much.
I like the in NXT. I like the Duke guy. I don't remember what's his last name.
Hudson.
Yeah, that guy. I like him because he's he did a lot of videos with like Rhea Ripley and stuff on Twitter, and I remember seeing. I don't remember his other name, but he did a lot with them, and they always did like Twitter videos, like really funny shit like that. So I like him too.
If they switch the NXT name, I know they put the 2.0 on it or whatever. If it was just another thing, I really like what they're doing. They're really focusing on bringing up new characters that they're hopefully going to use on the main roster instead of just letting Triple H sign every guy that he likes. And
well, they have to now because they have no characters on the main roster.
And they have no Triple H because his goddamn heart. But but I like what they're doing with NXT. They're giving some good characters. I mean, I just wish it wasn't. I wish they didn't kill NXT to make it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Jake, to the SRAP veteran listeners, Kayla interviews Britt Lesnar. That's what I call him. Who still has his foreign nose stuffed up Sheamus's Lucky Charms. Cesaro interrupts and tries to warn Holland about Sheamus. Holland is defiant. Sorry.
Yeah, I mean, that covers it. That really does. I don't know. Like, obviously, I haven't been watching anything, so I haven't seen really anything about this specifically because this is not what they're showing on Twitter.
Yeah.
So we've got the main event. The head of the table, Roman Reigns, comes out, and he is taking on King Xavier Woods. The winner has to bend the knee. And the match was very fun. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed the match overall. That was it was pretty interesting how it ended. Do you guys have anything to talk about the match before we talk about
the whole thing around Roman Reigns, no matter who's in a feud with him, it's always top notch. You always have to watch. He's literally the best thing going in WWE right now. Maybe I don't know. It's just everything he touches is must see. Him putting the crown on at the end, I was like, oh, don't do that. But then they kind of did it, and I was like, all right.
It was pretty good. It was pretty good. I liked it. Yeah, I mean, putting on the crown at the end was a good touch. I don't know, like, I don't think he should be king like Nakamura was when he stole the crown. But
I think he should disrespect it. I think he should throw it in the trash next
yeah,
SmackDown.
yeah,
Like,
he should
I
like
don't need
crush
this
it or something. He
thing.
should like crush
And
it or
then
something.
Xavier grabs it, or somebody grabs it out of it, or Sammy grabs it.
Oh God, Sammy needs to grab it. King of the Ring, Sammy needs to be a thing. And I mean, it would be a good way to set up a feud with Sammy and Xavier at that point, because I mean, what else really? Until Kofi comes back, who knows how long that's going to be? Until Kofi comes back, what are they going to do with Roman and Xavier now? I mean, this is it, right? I mean, who knows?
A couple things I wanted to say. You guys made Rusev face famous on the SRAP. My favorite thing about King Woods is on his versus screens, whenever they show him, he has De Niro face. If you really look at his face, he does his best, like De Niro.
He does.
But he does that. And what I want from this is I want Xavier Woods. He's King of the Ring. Give this man a lengthy Intercontinental Championship reign. Give him more accolades. This dude deserves it. He kills it in the ring. Has a great character, like you guys say. He's king. He's adjusting. He's even better now than he ever was. He deserves it.
Yeah, I mean, he's never.
Drop is way better than CM Punk's.
Yeah, absolutely. He did it from across the ring. But yeah, I mean, he's never, as far as I can remember, unless he did like way before, he's never been a mid-card champion even, right? He's just been tag champion.
Only tag.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, he's only ever been tag champion. So I agree. Either have him be Intercontinental champion or send him to Raw to be US champion, because why not at this point? Like, give him something. Obviously, they gave him the King of the Ring. That's a huge thing already.
Yeah.
Even though I think it's less important, obviously, now than it used to be. But it's still very cool that all the members of the New Day have gotten something big, because let's get real. Xavier's great. He's probably never going to be WWE champion or Universal champion. It sucks because he's probably the most charismatic out of the three.
Hey.
But, huh?
Hey, he got Paige.
That's true. That's true. He's already won. He's already won.
Would you rather Paige or lose to Brock Lesnar in 18 seconds?
Good point. Fair point. You make a valid argument here.
I'm just saying, he's got good accolades.
I'd rather win with Paige for 18 seconds, if you know what I mean.
Wait, you're going to do it twice?
Yeah. That's actually 3 times.
Oh, damn. 3 times, fool.
Yeah, listen. I don't need much time. I get what I get, and I leave. And they get disappointment. That's it. That was SmackDown.
There we go.
So if you guys want to talk about Raw and have me chime in randomly, not a lot, but just break it down a little bit.
Did you want to?
Because this is not a Raw podcast anymore. This is a SmackDown podcast.
Did you want to do Facebook questions, then predictions, then Raw, then Instagram questions?
I sure can do that.
Angria's holding it down right now.
I know, right? We haven't done it in so long that we don't know our own format. All right, let's see if anyone asked any Facebook questions. Hopefully not. I'm sure there's one. And it's going to be great. I got to find it, though. So, filibuster.
That's what he tells all the ladies.
Zanka, did you you watched Full Gear today, right?
I watched a little bit of it. I haven't caught the whole thing yet. I skipped the tag match there with the 6-man tag with Christian, Jungle Boy, and all them.
Yeah.
I didn't catch that. I caught a few matches, though.
Why are 6 of them your wife? What the fuck? I'm going to have to do so much work. Right,
hey, your favorite return, by the way. That's going to be the most work.
What did you think of Full Gear, Mangria?
I loved it.
Yeah.
There was one stinker, and I called it before it even started.
Which one?
The Dan Lambert bullshit. That was stupid. I didn't like it.
Oh, I didn't see that. Yeah. I caught the Punk match, Bryan match, and Hangman winning. I liked all those. Hey, oh, dude. I don't like the fucking fake blood that they use, though, where they just kind of push it on their face and then it's gone a couple seconds later. Punk and I think Cole did it.
Yep.
Just cut yourself. Come on, guys. You're in AEW. Be badass.
Exactly. They can afford it. They can afford the health insurance.
And Eddie Kingston will just punch you until you open up. So let him do it.
When Eddie Kingston gets in shape, he will be AEW Stone Cold.
He needs to lose a little belly or just switch his outfit up.
Oh, boy.
Dude, I don't want to.
He's been waiting for this. He's been waiting for this.
I know.
Oh,
all right.
Start reading that. I'm going to go get some wake-up juice.
Oh, no, that's going to be at the end. That's the main event.
Oh no.
All right, this is from Matthew J. Age 138. What's something that you were told as a kid isn't such a problem? I had to kind of redo his question here. That isn't such a problem now as an adult. So what was something that you were told as a kid that isn't a problem now as an adult?
I mean, I just made the Bermuda Triangle meme, but
That's true. Bermuda Triangle not as much of a problem now, for sure.
I mean, it's all
But
the
no one
cliche
was
ones.
talking about it.
Yeah, quicksand was a big one when you were a kid.
Ooh,
That,
quicksand, yeah. Turning on that little light in the car.
yeah, your
Yeah,
dad getting
mhm.
mad at you for that.
Mm-hmm.
I
What about you,
can't think of
Megri?
it. You got
Anything?
Megri.
Money doesn't grow on trees. They would say that every time you wanted to be a ride somewhere.
That is a problem still, though.
No, can you take me to the store? No, gas costs money. Come on, you can afford a one trip to take me to the fucking store. That's what my problem. The problem I was because.
But that, like, the money doesn't grow on trees thing is still a problem. I wish it did.
I was also told keep your privates private.
Mm-hmm.
You don't really need to do that.
Mm-mm.
I made a career out of not doing it.
Jizz is not your melted bones coming out of your penis.
Well, that was just me.
That's
That
a
was-
Zanka exclusive. Yeah.
Don't eat before you get into the pool.
Oh yeah, that's a fake one. That one's fake.
Yeah.
Salmonella definitely isn't real. That's definitely not right. I told you not to eat cookie dough. Fuck that. I'm gonna do it. I've never gotten it. Come on. This is a body built by cookie dough.
I think salmonella is real, dude.
No, it's not real. You tell me one person that's gotten it. You can't.
I'm just looking at you. You look like what salmonella is, dude.
I do loves me a good raw cookie dough, so it's fitting.
Dude,
like
I'm
the
with you on
Pillsbury
that.
Doughboy.
I'm with you on that.
It's good. It's better than the cookie sometimes. It's wild.
If
There's
I'm
more to
eating
this
a
question.
cookie, if I'm eating a cookie, it's gonna be right out of the oven. I can't do that shit after it's been out for a day or whatever.
I can deal with it after a day, but a couple days
can't.
I'm like,
It's gotta be fresh. Same thing with brownies for me. I can't eat a day old brownie. It's gonna be fresh out.
fair enough. Day old brownies are good for like brownie sundaes. Like you warm them up a little, throw some ice cream on there, a little chocolate syrup, whipped cream, a little cherry. You're good.
You go to town, huh?
Yeah,
Rummaging cabinets.
I should send you guys the picture of the sundae that I got in Hershey. Ooh, man, that's sucker. You thought I went hard. That went hard. And then so did my asshole after I blew it out of it. This is still, he's telling us what he does now. For me, I'm surprised at how little quicksand has affected my life. Almost every 80s cartoon told us how dangerous that stuff was. Yep.
Yeah. Sitting
That's
too
true.
close to the TV, then you go blind.
Yep.
Wouldn't it make you go, ooh, the hair on your palm or whatever from jerking off?
Yeah, jerking
not-
off too much to make you go blind too.
That's neither of those are real. Trust me, neither of those are
Hair
real.
on your palm, Jake. Man, how
Yeah.
many times were you masturbating in front of your parents?
All the time.
I never believed that one because why would hair grow if there's friction there?
Yeah, it doesn't make any sense. If anything, the hair would be lesser.
Yeah, the hair would grow if you're not jerking off.
Yeah, exactly. Duh. And I've done it plenty. It's not real.
We see how hairy you are. We know you're jerking off.
This is from 10 cunts. 10 cunts. We all know that Jake hates women because they won't date him. I'm not a fucking incel. I'm not an incel. I don't hate women. They're great. That's true. They won't date me though. So he wears himself out in the bathtub getting carpal tunnel thinking about the Golden Girls. This question is for Zanka. If you were putting together Jake's dating profile on an online dating site, what would you put in his About Me section?
Oh, fuck, dude.
Good luck. Good luck. Also, I want to put this out here too. Never jerked off in the tub either.
Lies.
100%. I bet I'll shake on it.
I ain't touching
With my jerk off hand
Not
that has no
touching your
hair on
hairy
it.
palms.
Yeah,
Not
with my
touching your
jerk
hairy
off hand that has no hair on it.
Dude, I've jerked off everywhere I've ever been, ever. If I've been somewhere for more than 5 minutes, I've come. So, tub anywhere, dude.
Well,
Actually-
next time you do it with your glass of wine and your pizza, let me know.
palms. Him jerking off is going to be the intro to the show.
Oh,
Perfect.
great. As it should be.
What would I put in Jake's dating profile?
Oh, boy.
You guys filibustered enough. I should have come up with something.
Jake, let's mention Zanka's sweet TLC shirt.
Oh, yeah. Show off your TLC shirt.
Tables, ladders, and chairs, dog.
Yeah, more like don't go chasing waterfalls.
Rest in peace, Left Eye. We
R.I.P.
missed
Left
you.
Eye.
I was a left eye guy.
No, not anymore.
I have more of a shot now.
Fair enough.
If I have
Hey.
a shovel.
She still might burn down your house, though. Her
Oh,
her
true.
spirit's alive.
Definitely. As long as my dick doesn't burn after, we're good. What was I gonna say?
Was that enough filibustering?
I got nothing, dude. I'm trying to like point out something. It would have to be just at a Comic Con where there's other chicks that go there, and I would put, I own every pop ever. I'll sell you one of your choosing if you go on a date with me.
I love how I'm selling it. I'm not even just giving it.
I
I'm just
know
like,
you,
I'll
Jake.
sell you one.
I know you.
Yeah, you're right. I wouldn't just give it
I
away.
wouldn't just give it away.
Mm-mm.
It would have to be, and it would have to only be at a scroll at like a Comic Con where there's those kind of girls.
Hey,
would just-
some of them are pretty hot. Some of them Comic-Con girls are pretty hot. But then
No,
there's Comic-Con girls that look like me.
Yeah, that you would be the ones at the other side of the table. I'm not giving you the ones behind the table signing autographs with paint on.
Yeah, well, I'll take what I can get, you know. Hashtag. What about you, Mangry? Even though you asked the question, do you want to participate?
If you ever leave the optometrist, I have the perfect glasses for you to wear.
Wow. All right.
Look at those gigantic sunglasses you're wearing. Fucking
It's to
wait.
hide my shame.
All right.
Hashtag golden showers from golden girls. Hashtag I love being YouTube champ. Oh, that's not true. I hate that. Why'd you make me say that? Ew. Hashtag get ready for the crumb offs.
Yeah, baby.
This is from your wife.
Mrs. Sangria.
One of 6 questions from your wife.
Rapid
Mangria has laid down the law and said, no more Funko Pops. We have too many. Should I listen? Absolutely fucking not. Do not listen to this man. Keep collecting, and soon you can be like this. You can have all this. Look at all of it.
allow it. I will not allow it.
It's coming, Mangria. It's gonna fill the house. This is also from your wife. Where the hell did peanut allergies come from?
Zanka, you got this.
What was the question?
Where the hell did peanut allergies come from?
Mr. Peanut, you know that guy
Mhm.
from the Cashiers commercials?
Mhm.
Yeah, he went on like a killing spree. I think he was involved in like this thing called Columbine and Sandy Hook.
Yep.
And a bunch of things like that. So like nowadays kids they can't go near peanuts. It's
That's
just
true.
bad for their health. They die.
Yeah. Yeah, no,
couldn't
I
think of
agree.
any more school shootings. I'm really tired and I'm
I
trying.
did. I read that in the paper, Zanka. So it's fact checked.
There's yeah, I mean Mr. Peanut wearing a trench coat with a gun. Yeah, it's pretty scary.
That's what's hidden in that thing. Yeah. He takes the monocle off. It's just laser eye, dude.
This is I'm gonna switch it up and not do a question from your wife.
Okay.
This is from Julius _Cesar. God damn it. I4 about Facebook question. Thanks, Cesar. You really contributed here. Hashtag butt cheese and hose. All right.
There we go.
Thank you, Cesar. I was trying to switch it up and I regret it.
That's
So
actually one of the appetizers from the Big Brunch Canteen.
what, butt cheese and hose?
That's right.
That's not bad. The next 4 are from your wife, Mangria. How many cats is too many?
1.
That's wrong.
Oh man, you guys.
No, 3. 3
No.
is too many. 2 is an acceptable amount.
We're like a local animal shelter here.
How many do you have?
It's. I don't even want to say. It's embarrassing.
You fucking say it, bitch.
6. 5.
16.
Nuh-uh. What do you fucking mean?
The outside cats. They're all like adopted. We're in my in-laws' house. We live at my in-laws' house since I unfortunately.
How many are yours?
4.
Okay, well, that's still a lot, but like
16.
that's a lot. Like that's a lot. Wow.
I don't feed them.
Oh no. No, that house must smell terrible.
No, that's the outdoor cats. Like they stink up the outside. They don't stink up the inside.
Okay.
My kid really wants a cat, but I can't stand the smell of cat litter.
I'll FedEx the cat and I'll sew up his butthole.
That's
I
16,
appreciate you,
Jesus.
Mangria.
So how many live in the house?
6.
That's still a lot.
Mhm.
How many litter boxes is that? Because you're supposed to have 2 litter boxes per cat.
4,
2 per cat.
5.
That's yeah, you're supposed to.
We have 5.
Oh my god, that's not enough. It's not enough.
We maintain it. It's all right.
Fair enough. Yeah, if you're on top of it, then I guess it's fine.
How are you going to talk about being on top of things and you look like you got storage wars behind you, dude?
I didn't say I was on top of anything. I'm a mess. I'm a whole goddamn mess. I have so many problems. Shakira versus this is still your wife. Shakira versus J-Lo. Who's better?
Shakira.
I'm a Shakira guy.
I am a Shakira guy as well. I think we're gonna sweep that one.
Yeah.
I do like J-Lo though. I mean that Super Bowl halftime show was real nice.
Well, Shakira was with her, and she was.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
saying.
It was great times 2.
The chef's kiss.
I wouldn't kick either one of them out of bed for eating cookies, you know, and I'd be eating them with them.
Well, they'd only be in there for 18 seconds.
If that.
And you'd kick them out if they touched your cookies.
Well, back off, bitch. These are my cookies.
I'll get to you in a minute.
Cookie dough is what Jake calls his cum.
Take the cookie dough. This is it's still your wife. Jake, why do you hate all the women's matches? They're not entertaining to me.
How dare you?
They're not entertaining. I have no interest in any of the storylines at all. I appreciate the Mangria family for putting in the work, but I don't give a fuck. So I'm gonna skip them.
Are we talking about WWE or APPW?
I don't know. Both.
Oh.
I appreciate the work you do for both.
Okay.
What about you, Zanka? Do you hate the women's matches too?
I love it. I'm looking forward to Liv versus Becky.
Oh, me too, actually. What's more annoying, mosquitoes or roaches?
Roaches.
Mosquitoes.
Mosquitoes are a problem I have more of.
That's why with me too.
I think I'm traumatized by roaches because many moons ago, I moved out of town and I lived in this apartment, cheap apartment with my ex-fiance, and they would climb the walls and they would climb the ceilings and then kamikaze into my ramen.
You guys get a lot of mosquitoes out there?
Yeah, we get our fair share, but roaches, I'm just saying for personal experience, if you get what you pay for, in other words. So right. I don't like roaches. I hate them all.
Yeah, that's kind of how I feel about the motel that I was supposed to stay in over the weekend. You get what you pay for, and I did not. I got a refund and fucked off to the place, the Best Western across the street.
Oh, what was wrong with it?
Yes. You name it. It was wrong.
All right.
You want roaches? You got them. You want a used Q-tip in your desk chair? Damn it, you got it.
Pubes on the pillow?
I didn't look. We didn't get that far. I went in, I took a shit, I washed my hands, I left. I never looked back. The Best Western was super nice.
But did you flush?
Yes, I did flush. Oh. I'm not a barbarian. So Mangria, as the guest, I'm going to hand the reins over to you to do Facebook Sean's beautiful story that he wrote. I cannot believe that you said that you would do this, and I'm so happy because my God, I just don't think I have it in me. And so I appreciate you taking the reins here and you doing the Facebook Sean question.
I'm sorry.
It's tough.
I'm sorry, Sean. I'm not going to do this justice.
It's reading rainbow.
Reading rainbow. Hippity hop forever and another until my next big flop. Okay, Zanka, you can go get your wake up juice. It sucks to say that all of this wishing is going to suck. Who keeps on pissing? I don't know. You guys get it. Well, here we are. After another extended vacation, we are back for another episode of Let's Make Jake Read for No Reason, you fucking prick. What a prick. I just want to say that I appreciate you reading everything that I write, even though it pains you, but I'm using voice to text on this one. So it actually doesn't make any difference to me. So suck it, Jake.
Suck it, Facebook Sean. I ain't reading shit.
Damn you, Facebook Sean. Send me a promo. Okay, so let's go ahead and start the story off with an good old-fashioned summary. I'm gonna go real fast. A long time ago, which was probably only 5 minutes ago in reality, because we all know that the multiverse is all kinds of messed up and time doesn't make any sense, and the whole 9 yards is a pretty big deal. There was this guy named Pallister. Now, Pallister is an interesting character. He likes to chew his toenails off, but he also likes to go to Chick-fil-A. Most of the time he's at Chick-fil-A, he is dreaming about the chicken and the fibers of the chicken meat and the crispiness of the breading and the Polynesian sauce. But on this particular day, he is not thinking about all of that. All he can think about is the sign on the counter. It was a very unusual offer by Chick-fil-A, but he wasn't going to question it because he would always like to have one of these. The sign read, eat 100 chicken sandwiches in one sitting, get a pet giraffe. Wow, thought Pallister, that is quite the deal. Zanka's going to look at his dick. No, I have always wanted my own pet giraffe. There are so many things I could use it for, and my 4-foot wife would appreciate somebody around the house besides me getting the paper towels off at the top of the pantry, so I'm in. He goes up to the cashier and says, "Hi, I would like to take you up on this offer," as he points at the sign. The woman looks at him and says, "Are you sure about that? We have had so many people come in here and try to win this giraffe, and most people only get to about 25 chicken sandwiches and then they give up. I've had to tell the poor giraffe that somebody is coming, but it doesn't look like very soon. He has been sad for weeks. If you are up to it, I really hope you win this challenge. I have always wanted a giraffe, and now is my time to shine. Go ahead and get me 100 of those chicken sandwiches before I go crazy." Fuck you, Jake. I'm about to lose my flapjacks, if you know what I'm saying. So the woman goes back and says, "Hey, we got a guy that wants to do this. He promises he's going to take the giraffe." And they start making him chicken sandwiches. Pallister went and grabbed as much Polynesian sauce as he could and sat down at the table nearest the giraffe, probably to give the giraffe hope and to watch his new owner win him. So Pallister started eating. He ate and ate and ate and ate and ate and ate and ate. He got to about 20 chicken sandwiches. And when he started to get the meat sweats, that is never a good sign, coming from a fat boy, that is. He continued, though, to fulfill his dream. I made it all the way up to 50. This is when he thought of giving up This is when the thought of giving up started to creep into his mind. And you know what he did? He looked that thought right in the eye, tilted his head, gave it a crazy look, walked forward very, very slowly, got right up in his face and said, "If you don't sit down and shut up, I'm going to come back there and eat your toenails off and then poop right in your mouth. How do you like that?" And he kept eating. He made it to 70, 75, 76, 78 and a half, 82, 89, even 95. He was on the home stretch. All of a sudden, he looked out at the giraffe and saw the excitement building in the giraffe's face. He can see the glimmer of hope that existed within him. And he was so proud that he was about to take him home. His stomach was expanded. His organs were shutting down. But by God, he was going to get a giraffe. 97, 98, 99. He is on the last one. He takes his first bite and says, "Wait a second. Did you guys put pickles on these?" Yeah, said the cashier. Pallister felt the rage enter his body. If there was one thing in this world he hated, it was pickles. How dare you? He didn't understand it. Pickles are cucumbers, but they're not. I'm glad I'm not drunk. How can this be? Why didn't even tell him? Why didn't the giraffe tell him? He was so mad that he wanted to do a sunset flip off the top rope into a vat of vanilla pudding just for the fun of it, and he couldn't. And that's how mad he was. However, his burning desire for a giraffe far outweighed the amount of hatred that he had for pickles. So with 3 more bites, he finished the 100th chicken sandwich. The cashier looked at him and said, "Congratulations. I've never seen anybody eat that much chicken sandwiches all at once before, and I gotta say, I'm disgusted."
You think anybody's still listening?
I'm not even listening.
The 15-second skip ahead. However, what you did for that giraffe, I'll never forget. He deserves a good home, and you were gonna give it to him. Here is his leash. Pallister was so excited, he ran straight up to the giraffe and gave his leg a hug. The giraffe laying down and licked his hair. That's what it says. He decided to name him Jeffrey. He never thought anything like this was ever possible. He took him home and made room in the backyard for him to graze. the color. Every day they would eat together, play together, even brush her teeth together using the same toothbrush. However, it did come time for Jeffrey's first appointment to the vet. So Alistair jumped on his back and directed him to the vet's office. They met out back where the old dogs usually get put down, and they discussed Jeffrey's health. The doctor was very nice and told Pallister how proud he was that he owned a giraffe. More people needed on giraffes as pets. It is insane how many giraffes go without a home. I am so happy for you. I just have one question for you before you leave. What is the funniest thing you've ever seen on the news? Fuck.
I don't know, 9/11. Oh. Sorry. Was Billy Gunn on the news?
He should have been.
He should have been.
How was the story?
So basically what you missed is there was a chicken sandwich eating competition to win a giraffe. He won, but he also hated pickles, and then his giraffe was dying. That's it.
Is that it for Facebook questions?
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, there's a long list of hashtags, Jake.
Oh, shit. Yeah, do that.
Me?
Oh, you want me to do it?
I did ask what's the funniest thing you've ever seen on the news. You guys?
Yeah, I told you.
Oh, 9/11? All right.
Think what about you? Oh, I said 9/11. He said ass man. Like we answered the question.
Fuck her right in the pussy. That's pretty funny.
That's a good one.
Hashtag Jeffrey's favorite beer comes in a long neck bottle. Hashtag talk about high ceilings. Hashtag WWE is pretty trash right now. Hashtag, you know what? Glad you're back. Never leave me again. Hall of Fame for life. Hall of Fame, then now forever. Keith Lee voice. Please talk. Dad jokes forever. Hillbilly freight trains. Zenka's amused butthole. Zenka's amused butthole sound effect. Jake's conflicted anus. Goo javelin. Flesh faucet. Waffle jalapa. Opportunity. Decent pod. Mayonnaise man purse. Child cheese. Tub life. Dr. Tubonomics. Zenka for Sheriff 2054.
Whoa.
Zanka for Sheriff, then now forever. Quarantine life. I work for my father.
Damn it.
Not mad, just disappointed. Put your meat on my meat.
Well done, Mangria. You did it.
If that guy had to pay per word, he'd be broke, dude.
I wish he was paying us per word. Jeez. Mangria, I'll give you 15%.
That would be the longest cameo ever if you sent that shit in, dude.
Oh, yes. Let's get a Facebook Sean cameo.
Imagine slow Keith Lee trying to fucking do a cameo for him.
Why are all our characters dying? Like, why are all our characters dying the episode that we come back? Like, Lars was gone.
Dana Brooks still around.
That's true. Dana Brooks the only survivor here.
For now.
I think Vince is scared to fire her because her boyfriend will show up and beat the shit out of him.
That's probably true. That's probably true. Are you guys going to do a quick little Raw rundown?
All right.
Let's do a quick one.
Yeah, very quick.
All
Make it rapid.
All you really need to know is basically the Usos beat up Big E, and then Riddle jumped down to save Big E, and that was cool. And then they fought later on.
And then Austin Theory on the Survivor Series team.
Yes, and Becky Lynch cut a decent promo. Hashtag decent.
Hashtag decent.
Listen,
at
man,
best.
WWE was tough to sit through this week, especially after like Full Gear had that fucking Full Gear's pay-per-view. I mean, it was a rough go. It was a rough go for the boys on Fox and USA.
Okay, so KO is gonna break bad on everyone. He turns heel again. Funny, this is the worst part of Raw, so I don't know if Zanka enjoyed it or not. Kenzie interviews Bianca Belair, wants a match with Moby Dick. I mean, Mary Sniz. Tamina approaches for some reason. Bianca versus Tamina. Boob flop backstage watching. KOD, Bianca for the win. Bianca loses her eyelashes. Boob flop coming out for Bianca post Survivor Series.
Who is this?
As Dewdrop. It's
okay.
Basically Boob.
Out of context, I have no clue what the fuck you're talking about.
It was basically, I just call it, I give everyone nicknames. That's why it took me a while to figure out Von Wagner's real name. But yeah, Liv Morgan came out, confronted Becky.
That I liked.
That whole bullshit in the beginning, Zanko, where they were just killing time for fucking 6-man tag. That was an avalanche of fuck shit. I took a piss during the Street Profits versus Alpha Academy. I don't know what happened. Special Needs, ASH, and Rhea Ripley both had singles matches.
Are they still tag champs?
Yeah.
That's gross.
Adam Pearce threatens Big E with Brock Lesnar. I thought that was funny.
Does he have the giant guy next to him again?
No, it was just
boo.
He said if he doesn't, he better stay away from Finn versus KO, which was possibly the match of the week there. That was an incredible match.
Hey, let's do a quick trivia. Jake, who's the U.S. champ?
Damian Priest.
Ooh.
Oh, wow. Soon to be Damian.
What?
I said, I'm proud of you.
Oh, thanks.
Oh, I thought you had another question for him.
It was a quick trivia.
It was quick trivia. I was just trying to break up the monotony.
By the way, gentlemen, remember the word of the year. Stupendous is going to be mentioned a fuck ton because they're using it for WrestleMania.
Oh.
Every time you see WrestleMania, it's going to be the most stupendous 2-night event of the year.
I hate them.
Omos and AJ started talking about fucking Duralog, Loki, Iron Man, Godzilla. The Dirty Dogs say that Omos and AJ are like Arnold Schwarzenegger and Danny DeVito and twins.
The Dirty Dogs are still around.
They're still around, and they didn't main event. They had a quick match.
I love them, but wow, I'm surprised.
Omos murdered Rudolph, and then AJ took the credit for it. The main event is the most obvious main event in the history of all main events: Lashley versus Rey Mysterio. You can do the math on that. Pierce replaces Rey Mysterio with the selfie-taking Austin Theory. You want to move on to predictions?
Let's do it.
Yeah, let's do it. I like Austin Theory, though. Just real quick, I think he's been doing decent character work on the main roster so far. It is a stupid gimmick, but it's funny, kind of. It's kind of funny. So I'm cool with it. Good for him.
In no particular order, I'm kicking it off with the women's Survivor Series matchup, Team Raw versus Team SmackDown. We got Team Raw, Queen Zelina, Carmella, Liv Morgan, Rhea Ripley, Bianca Belair versus Team SmackDown, Sasha Banks, Shayna, Shotzi, Natalya, and to be determined. So, Jake, you go first, buddy. What do you think is going to happen? Team Raw.
Nobody win? Can no one win? I'm trying to think of other matches down the line because I'm trying to think brand supremacy bullshit. I'm going to go with Raw on this one. I think Team SmackDown will have troubles. I know they've already showed it. Sometimes they go the complete opposite and they all come together or whatever, but no, I think it'll be Team Raw on this one. Make Liv Morgan be the sole survivor, and that'll be that.
I'm going Raw, and I think Bianca will be the sole survivor.
Put that down as a tiebreaker in case we need it.
Just in case.
Wait, so you pick Raw as well?
Yeah, I'm going Bianca as the one to get the last pin, we'll say, and you'll take Liv.
Liv for me.
Yeah.
I will go SmackDown because SmackDown was murdered last year. They got swept. I think that the to-be-determined woman will be the defining difference in this match. Team SmackDown's going to take it. I don't know if you guys want to do a caveat, meaning do you want to guess who the to-be-determined woman is, and that could be?
We usually just do Soul Survivor, so if you want to pick one too, even though you can't really tie.
Soul
but
Survivor?
Yeah. Sasha? All right.
Yeah.
I think if SmackDown does win, it'll be the fifth member. If that'd be the sole survivor.
Sorry, Jake. What was your sole survivor again?
Liv Morgan.
Zanka?
Bianca.
Up next, we have
Sonya Deville's the mystery.
Probably.
Up next, we have the United States champion Damian Priest, soon to be Damian because they don't like last names. Intercontinental champion Shinsuke Nakamura. What say you, Zanka? You go first this time.
Damian Priest. They really like him, and I like him, and I think he's going to keep his last name because that's his whole gimmick now is evil and good. So I'm going Damian Priest to get the victory over Shinsuke.
Lord Jake, your thoughts on this SmackDown versus Raw match?
I think it's going to be one of the best matches of the night. That's what I do think. Because I mean, these two can go. Damian Priest is so much fun to watch. And so is Shinsuke. So I picked Raw for the women. I'm actually going to go with Priest as well. Unfortunately, I want to be different, but Shinsuke can take a loss and be okay. I feel like Priest shouldn't be losing right now. That's how I feel about that.
This is unanimous, gentlemen. I believe Damian Priest is also going to win. He was not on Raw this week, I believe, so maybe he'll make up for it for kicking ass on Survivor Series. So
has this match officially been announced? Like, I was looking at a card. This one wasn't announced, and then one of the tag ones I don't think was announced either or something.
Yeah, Damian
obviously they're gonna happen, but
versus Shinsuke. Yeah, it was the graphic was on Raw.
Okay.
Up next, RK Bro versus the Usos. Jake, what say you?
I'm gonna go with the Usos on this. I feel like the bloodline needs to continue to look strong. And I guess that predetermines what my other pick is gonna be too.
Sheriff Rhodes, thoughts?
This one bummed me out for the sole reason that I wanted New Day versus the Bloodline, even though it couldn't really happen, but maybe that's gonna happen down the line. Somehow they'll be able to switch brands.
I think it will.
Yeah. So I'm gonna. What'd you pick? You picked Usos.
Yeah.
All right. I'll take RK Bro.
It really could be either one. I just don't think they make the Usos look weak right now. Granted, that'll be a really good match too. That's true. Yeah.
I think this is going to be incredible. However, I see the writing on the wall. I don't know if you agree with me, Zanka.
Jeff Hardy.
It looks like they're causing tension between Riddle and Orton because
that makes Riddle me sad.
Keeps saving everybody. He keeps butting into people's business, and Orton, like a dad, scolding him every time he does it. So to continue the dissension of RK Bro, which I don't want to happen, by the way, I'm gonna have to go with the Bloodline as well, the Usos for the win.
I don't want them to break up. They're the only good part about Raw, like them and Liv Morgan. That's all I want to see Raw for.
Up next, it's Team Raw versus Team SmackDown. The men's side, it's Team Raw, Lashley, Austin Theory, KO, Finn Balor, Seth Rollins versus Team SmackDown, Drew McIntyre, Jeff Hardy, King Woods, Happy Corbin, and TBD. What say you, Zanka?
Jake? Oh, I just went first, I think. Did I? No, you did.
I think I did.
You want me to go first? I can go first.
Yeah, you go first.
Yeah, go first. Doesn't matter. I already got my pick, but go ahead.
Once again, the TBD is going to be the deciding factor. SmackDown got creamed last year. SmackDown will win this match. That's what I'm guessing for.
Who's the TBD? Brock Lesnar?
The TBD got to be someone that will make a difference, and it's going to be White Khali. They want to put a rocket strap on this dude to the moon, and I think that's possibly going to happen. So, Soul Survivor, that's right. Soul Survivor will be Drew McIntyre.
I'm going Team SmackDown as well, and I'm going the Soul Survivor as the TBD.
Okay. No guesses on who it is?
I don't know. I'm trying to think. It would be nice if it was somebody that you're not expecting. You know what I mean? Like,
I think Brock would be very cool, but that won't happen. That will not happen. They ain't paying him enough. That's not going to happen.
Survivor Series doesn't have a big feel, though. They need...
You remember when it used to?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The last time Survivor Series meant something was when Team Austin... Remember when Shawn Michaels lost it and he felt all bad, but Orton and them fucked him up? That's the last time Survivor Series meant something. Besides the Brock versus Daniel Bryan, Brock versus AJ, those were good, but those weren't the Survivor Series matches.
I remember when Survivor Series was all 4 or 5 man teams, and they all had cool names, like they had the $1 Million Man's Posse and shit, or like the Ultimate Legion of Doom or whatever. Mm-hmm. I miss that. Having just like fucking one match for the men, one match for the women kind of bums me out. Because what they used to do is at the end, the main event was whoever survived every match was on that team, and they would put like obviously heels and faces at the end. So like Hogan would always be at the end. He'd win his match and then be the sole survivor of that one. So it kind of bums me out the way they do it now. I liked it better that way.
Yeah.
So this is going to be kind of counterproductive because Team SmackDown is my pick as well, and Drew McIntyre is my sole survivor. Wow. So, I mean, it's going to be kind of counterproductive there because Drew needs something. That's the thing. Drew needs something. He's kind of been floundering on SmackDown a little bit. he needs something big to make us remember who he is, you know? And I feel like being a sole survivor is not a, I mean, it's not a title or anything, but you can use it in promos and it's pretty cool still.
Up next is the match of the night. I'm calling it now. Raw Women's Champion Becky Lynch, hoity-toity-toity, versus SmackDown Women's Champion Charlotte Flair, flaring up apparently. I'm going to pick fucking Charlotte Flair because they don't want her leaving to go to AEW. They want to make her happy. So they're like, all right, Charlotte, you win, because Boob Flop comes out and distracts Becky. All right, Jake.
I'm gonna go with big time Bex. I'm gonna go with Becky Lynch. I feel like she needs this. And I don't want to say they like her more than Charlotte, but they're probably less mad at her than Charlotte right now. So we'll see how it goes.
Zanka.
I wanted to say nobody and go with a double DQ,
That's bold.
but I just don't know yet. Because I also think what's going to happen is there's going to be a scene where you're going to get all the women that are like challenging for it to come running out.
Tony and Liv.
Tony, Liv,
Yep.
Sasha will run out, Bianca. I see some sort of thing happen because I can't see either one of them just going over clean. I could
Clean.
be wrong. But I feel like if one of them was to go over, they would do Becky for the sole reason that Charlotte, they don't mind getting lost. She doesn't mind taking a loss here or there.
Mm-hmm.
And the whole heat thing or whatever, I feel like it's all kayfabe, to be honest with you. I think it's a lot of it's made up to make this seem more important. I'll go Becky. I think if Becky loses, it doesn't do it. Charlotte can lose, is what I'm basically getting at.
And it does more, like you're about to, I think what you're going to say is it does more for Becky to win than it does
Right.
for Charlotte to beat Becky.
Right.
That's what I think.
I'll go Becky for that. I really want to go nobody. I really want to do the fucking...
Zanka, thoughts on a possible Bailey appearance?
Ooh.
I'm 85% sure that will happen.
Oh, I love Bailey.
Wow. Okay.
I don't know where. I don't know when. I don't know who the TBD is.
That,
Could be any of them.
that could be interesting. Bailey could be that fifth person. Truly.
I know she's close to returning to TV.
Yeah.
I'll tell you that.
Okay.
Good. Finally. We're coming back at the right time. Fucking love Pam.
And now the main event. We have Universal Champion Roman Reigns versus WWE Champion Big E. I am not going first. Jake, you are. Who is going to come out of this match on top?
Roman can't lose. There's no way. I mean, just the character can't lose. Like, you can't really lose a match here. So I'm going to go Roman, whether it be by DQ or not, or whatever with Xavier. Who knows? Xavier could come out. Oh,
Nice.
it's got to be Roman. It's got to be Roman.
See,
Zanka,
Roman can lose. You know why?
Why?
His title is not on the line.
That's true.
And Brock Lesnar does not like himself some Roman Reigns.
That's true
There could
too.
be a few F5s and then maybe a Big E fucking coming in for a quick pin.
This is kind of me like hoping that Big E wins, but like kind of hedging my bets and picking Roman.
I'll tell you this. Who's the bigger star, Roman or Big E?
Oh, Roman.
Who could use the victory more?
Big
Big
E.
E.
That's my thinking.
Which is exactly why I think they won't do it.
I think the smart thing would be to let Roman win and just continue his dominance.
Yeah,
where
that's what I'm thinking.
where the title's not on the line. It
Mhm.
keeps his streak going still, so that's not in like any kind of peril. And Big E could really use the victory because I'm a Big E fan, but him as champion, was he done since kind of deal? Give him a victory over Roman Reigns somehow. Doesn't matter how it gets done. Some sort of interference.
I
And
also
Newton's been
think,
getting their ass kicked too.
yeah, I also think a loss to Big E doesn't hurt him though. I mean, because he's so charismatic and he's so good at what he does, it doesn't hurt him either. So that's another reason I think Roman just pulls this one out. So
Yeah,
I think. I mean, it's
I
hard
think
to
Roman's
determine.
right. I think Roman could win. I'm going Big E. I think it's a better story for Big E.
Oh, I agree. I
Yeah,
agree
man.
100%.
Oh boy. You see, I got Cesar right here on my shoulder. Now I got the Cesar side saying, man, Roman ain't gonna fucking lose. He always pick Roman. Always pick Roman. He always wins all the time. But then I got the Mandria brain damage side of my head thinking, now no offense, but I still don't think Big E has really. It sounds bad. I don't think Big E has proven himself yet. A win over Roman Reigns, like Zanka said, he needs it. It would make him so much more credible, whether he wins with fuck shit or not. Pinning Roman Reigns for a 3 count will do incredible things for Big E's career, as opposed to Roman continuing dominating. Because the Usos are going to come out and do some dumb shit. And
Kevin Owens could come out.
Kevin Owens, and then you got on the SmackDown side, Roman. He's got his brothers, his cousins, and Big E's got Xavier. What happened to Kofi? Is he seriously injured?
I don't believe so. I think it's small things. I think he's getting knee clean. I'm not sure. I don't want to say. I think he's getting some stuff cleaned up, but I don't think it's anything major.
Do either of you have a quarter in front of you?
I have a coin. It's a big Pokemon coin.
Well, go to your mom's room, Jake, and get brother quarter.
I'm not getting brother quarter.
Okay.
Man, Angria, pick Big E with me.
It's got a head and a tail. It's got a head and a tail.
I'll just pick Big E.
Okay.
Mangria picks Big E because, man, could that guy use it? And that's another, on top of being WWE champion, he can brag about that forever.
I agree. I'm with you. Like, I think that's a great move. I do not think they will do it.
You made the smart pick, dude.
It's tough to bet against Roman, but whenever I bet for Goldberg, when I was doing that a lot, I've lost every time. So I feel like this might be similar. So we'll see. Sometimes the smart pick isn't the smartest.
I'm just saying, if the titles were on the line, 100% Roman.
Roman, yeah. But
he's going to be champ forever.
Yeah, that's true. So it's time for Instagram questions, correct?
It is. Before I say that, who do you think is going to be the one to take the title off of Roman?
Roman. Ooh, Happy Corbin.
He beat everybody. That fucker has beat everybody. Drew.
No.
That's the only person I can think of right now.
No.
They want Drew to take it off of Roman in front of a crowd.
That would be nice. I mean, I would be cool with that, but I don't think it's gonna happen.
About Rock showing up to face Roman at WrestleMania. I mean,
I think that'll happen.
It'll be neat, but why give him the title? I don't think.
I don't think he should win the title. I think Roman should decimate The Rock. He should destroy him.
I agree with that. But they also gave The Rock. I mean, they also let The Rock beat Punk for the title.
True.
He's like randomly coming out of nowhere. So.
But I think this is a little different. I think it's a little bit different.
Yeah, the Punk is a can of worms.
Yeah. But I really do. If they decide to go that route, The Rock needs to lose to Roman. And I think The Rock would know that.
Punk has no agility, by the way. Like, that match was fun because Eddie Kingston was fun. But, man, Punk needs to fucking lighten something up because he
do some cardio.
Idiot. Yeah. All right. Give me some Instagram questions. My drop, I mean.
Instagram question. I mean, what? It's
you want the truth? Of the week. You can't handle the truth.
I don't think we've used. I don't think we've used that drop in a year.
After Party Pro Wrestling. Where can people watch that?
Okay.
On Mangria Field's YouTube channel.
Well, they are also asking a question right now.
And they're on the SRAP or the Mangria Field YouTube channel right now if they're watching this.
Hello, everybody. Mr. Mediocre 10 cunts here. APPW has many legendary rivalries. Sam versus Andy, Cesar versus Bretsky, JH versus everyone. Now we are about to see a covered rivalry heat up. Lord Jake and Serendipitous have been trading words and titles. First, Jake stole money in the stank from him, then took his precious YouTube championship. It looks as if Jake has broken Serendipitous. This question is for Lord Jake. We've seen shades of Cynic recently. If Serendipitous reverts back into Cynic chaos, are you prepared for what is about to come your way, and how will you handle it?
Cynic chaos is a little bitch. Everyone knows that. No one liked him no matter what character he's playing now. He's nothing. He's irrelevant. I took everything he loved. I took his YouTube championship. I took this. And you know what? I'm going to use this to take Cesar's championship too.
Disrespect.
Hashtag APPW. Hashtag all of Jake's shirts have been mailed to Durkistan.
That's where they belong.
The after party hangover. Welcome back, gentlemen. It's been a while. Stain song.
This is like the three faces of Bretsky or whatever, but it's you.
Hopefully all is well. Is it, Jake?
All right, it's not terrible.
My question is, what TV and or movies have y'all been watching lately?
I mean, like everybody else, I watched Squid Game. That was a big one that came out during the time we were off. I saw The Eternals. That was a really good Marvel movie. No, I disagree with you. I thought it was phenomenal. It was a little bit long, but that was the only problem. And then Suicide Squad was probably my favorite movie of the year so far. And that was a DC movie, so that's different. But I love that all around. So, yeah, just been watching everything really.
Not seen one thing you just said.
Not surprising. Not a single surprise here. What have you seen?
Hashtag a lot of porn. Hashtag APHO 101. Hashtag God is good. Hashtag Jake is not. Hashtag Ooga Booga. Nextagram 123.
What about Mangria? Are we gonna find out what he saw?
Oh, Mangria, what did you see? Well, he asked the question.
Schitt's Creek.
It doesn't matter. Oh, I love Schitt's Creek.
And The Eternals was it's terrible. Okay, moving on.
I disagree with you. Let's fight in
Is that a
APPW
superhero
again.
movie?
Yeah, it's terrible.
Is it terrible? Nextagram 123. When herpes are surrounding my Grandmaster Sex Egg region, like the nexus surrounding John Cena, should I apply an ointment or head to my nearest medical facility?
Tough it out. Put on the ointment.
I say take a picture of it, put it on Twitter, hashtag it for all the blind ladies, and ask if any of them can rub any butter on your lumpy corn.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say ask blind ladies to read it.
Well, yeah.
What does this say?
Of poetry in motion. How did you like the Punk versus Kingston match? And do you feel it legitimized Punk? Because I feel before that match, he wasn't.
I'll give my 2 cents since Jake has none.
You haven't seen it? I was just asking.
I loved it. People are shitting all over it. I loved it because there's some sick thing I liked when people booed Punk. When people booed Punk and cheered for Eddie, I fucking loved it. The storytelling was incredible. Like you said, Punk he needs to be a commentator. He needs to stop getting in the ring. Eddie is the man. I wish Eddie would have been the first one to defeat him. I loved it. I loved that fucking match. It was incredible.
I will add on to it. I feel like I shit on it, but I liked the match.
Mm-hmm.
I just think some of Punk's moveset doesn't suit him anymore. Or ever, really. Like the shoulder tackles, I get what he was doing, but they were terrible. When John Cena does better wrestling moves than you, what the fuck is this world coming to, dude? And second of all, Eddie Kingston made that match what it was because he was fucking phenomenal. He was intense. I like Punk, but I think Punk is the kind of guy who'll talk you into the building. He's not necessarily the guy that's going to give you a fucking 5-star match or whatever. But it was good storytelling. I liked it. It was well, I don't want to say basic, but like I liked it. It was fine. I've watched a lot of fucking wrestling, so I've seen that story before. But Eddie Kingston's fucking badass. Do you feel like it legitimized Punk?
Fuck that.
First of all,
what does he need to be legitimized for? He's a former world champion. Like,
not in AEW.
No, that's true.
What do you feel like is his best look since he's been in AEW? Shorts, long boys, or trunks?
I like the long tights.
I would say the long boys.
The shorts looked not long enough or short enough. They were just in the middle where it was weird.
Yeah.
All right, Suburban Dad 732.
Oh.
Thanksgiving is the best holiday. You can eat like a dadas and no one cares. You can eat
fat
like
ass.
It says dadas.
Oh,
DATA''S.
All right.
You can eat like a dadas and no one cares. So I'm going with fat ass as well.
Yeah,
What's the side dish you've ever had on Thanksgiving? He's missing words all over.
Well, it's someone we know, and they're an nincompoop. So,
what's the side dish you've ever had on Thanksgiving? Is the question.
which one have I ever had?
What's the side dish you've ever had? It could be best or worst. So you want to go with
I've had
best?
plenty of them. I've had everything you can think of.
What's the worst? We'll go worst.
I'm not a big green bean casserole kind of guy. I'm not gonna lie. I know that's a lot of people's like favorite thing, but
I'm with you on that.
pass.
I feel like we have the same taste when it comes to side dishes.
Yeah, it freaks me out. But the best though is stuffing. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's like a nice, and I'm not huge on stovetop, but like you bake it and you make it nice and crispy on the top. Ooh,
Put sausage in it. It's
You
even
could
better.
do that as well. Good shit.
What's the worst family? Oh, Mangria. What is the worst side dish in Thanksgiving?
I'm gonna shock the Mega Pounder world, but I don't like gravy.
Oh, I don't either.
Oh,
Not a gravy
like-
guy.
all right.
I don't like turkey, and I can't eat it without gravy.
Turkey is a bit dry, but it's
Yeah.
also necessary. Like people who eat ham for Thanksgiving, what's wrong with you? What are you doing?
Dude, no
Or a
lie, I'm
Christmas thing.
thinking about doing that.
I do ham for
I don't
Christmas.
like turkey.
I do ham for Christmas dinner, but I feel
Why
like
not
even
both? Ham's
true.
good.
that
Why
ham
am I
is good.
doing this? Why do I eat turkey just because everyone else does? It sucks.
You are not wrong. You're not incorrect, but I like it.
What is the
And it
worst
makes a good
family moment
sandwich.
you've had on Thanksgiving?
The worst moment?
Family moment you've had on Thanksgiving.
When politics are brought up,
Anytime.
every year.
I just take whatever the opposing side is and I argue with whoever it is for way too long, and I don't watch any of that shit.
Or
Um,
when you have to pretend to like someone's food that they brought and it tastes shitty. Oh yeah, this is. Oh, can I have more? I want more second. That
That's a good call.
It wasn't during Thanksgiving, but it was during like me and my friends got together and did our Thanksgiving basically.
Friends get
I got yeah. I got really high and had a panic attack. This was like 2 years ago. That's all I got. I don't really talk much.
What
I just
happened?
stuffed my face.
What happened? You got a panic attack? Did you go off on your own, or did you sit there?
Yeah,
and
I
eat?
left. I went home.
Oh, you did.
Yeah, I didn't even eat. I was like, I'm leaving. I gotta go.
is.
I was so high.
I'm telling you, it makes the world better. Matthew, JH, 138. It's National Fast Food Day. Besides Taco Bell and White Castle, what is the best fast food out there?
I've never been to a White Castle.
It's not.
I get shit for this, but I don't like White Castle.
I wouldn't either because I don't like onions, so I probably wouldn't either.
It's not great.
It tastes about as cheap as it looks.
I believe it. You could probably just get the ones from the freezer section and it'd be about the same.
Man, I'm Taco Bell or bust because I don't really like any of the burger joints.
If we're going burger joint, I'm gonna say Wendy's is the best one. They
Spicy
have the most
chicken.
quality burgers. I don't count fat. I would say Five Guys, but I don't count that as fast food.
I
That's
was
like
just gonna
fancy.
ask.
That's
was
like
just gonna
fancy fast food to me because you have to sit down and wait for it and shit. So that's like kind of fancy fast food to me. I don't count it. But if I
You're
were,
on the
that'd be
West
number one.
Coast. What do you got, Mangria? Anything
Uh,
sweet, or you get the regulars?
I think fast food. Let's for a category places with drive-throughs. So Five Guys doesn't have a drive-through, so therefore
True.
it's not fast food. I can't believe I'm saying this, but I agree with Jake. Wendy's is fucking phenomenal. You guys don't have Jack in the Box, but the best drunk food to get for me are Jack in the Box tacos because they're not really tacos. They're some amorphous clone of what's trying to be a taco, but
They're a
when
gas
you're-
station taco, but a little bit better.
But when you're drunk, magnifique.
That's how I felt about Denny's. Denny's was my drunk food. It's
Dude, I
gone
don't
now.
know
Though.
where I was when I was on tour, but they have liquor stores with drive-thrus. You can pull through and get shots and shit. You're not supposed to drink while driving, but
Vegas?
That's fine.
Julius _ Caesar.
I love his salads.
Vince comes to your house, says he will make you the head writer of Raw, SmackDown, or NXT with whatever they currently make. Only thing is, all right. Let me read this, and
It's
then I'll tell you.
Caesarisms. Yeah, you gotta work on it.
Okay. You get to become the head writer of either Raw, SmackDown, or NXT. The current champion of whichever brand you choose, though, will get to tag team your girl. Or in Jake's case, if he ever gets a chick. So we'll just say his mom. So,
Thank you for including me in this. Yeah.
So are you taking the job or nah? Which show are you picking? I'll
Wait,
pick
who are they tag teaming him with?
whoever the current champion is of whichever brand you choose to write.
Oh,
Raw,
okay.
SmackDown, or NXT.
And Vince
So I'll go
McMahon.
Raw. And I'm gonna
and Vince.
Yeah.
Oh,
And-
okay. All right, that makes sense.
I'm gonna go Raw and go with Becky and Vince. He didn't specify male.
He did not. He did not. That's true.
I'm going NXT because at least there's one TC giving it to my wife.
That's true. I'm gonna go with SmackDown because it's the head of the table, and I have to acknowledge my tribal chief.
Hey, we all picked the different answers. Good, just good shit, pal.
SmackDown. I have to pick SmackDown. I'm wearing the shirt.
Hashtag Champa gonna kill that pussy. So I think we know what he. Hashtag Big E gonna get a BBC. Hashtag the tribal chief gonna Superman that hoe. Hashtag you also have to be in the house while they beating it up.
Oh, great.
Hashtag with the door open. Hashtag Vince got 2 tickets to
I'm gonna have a new brother. Like
and Pound Town. Hashtag and if you have a problem, see me in the comments.
I don't want to call Roman daddy. Like
hashtag Big Brunch Cantina. Hashtag shout out Mangria's YouTube page.
we're on it right now.
Yeah, baby.
Unless you're watching or listening audio, in which case stop.
From Branito27, King Xavier Woods is my tribal chief. He beat Roman. That's what this person says. I'm getting phone calls left and right.
He did not, but I would have liked to have seen him beat Roman. That would have been great.
All right. I don't know how to say this. I'm probably going to get canceled. Nishar Konda Daliala.
Bless
Are
you.
you an AEW watcher or fan? If not, what do you feel they need to do to get your time? Jake, what do they have to do to get your time? Because you don't want it.
Be not wrestling. Be literally anything else.
Mangria, are you a fan?
I am now a fan.
They converted you.
On the tripod, we shit on it every week. Cesar famously called it ATW, all trash wrestling. My only gripe with AEW nowadays is the match arrangement. That's my only gripe. They need to figure that shit out. Watch Rampage and you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. They put the best.
No one's watching
first.
Rampage.
They put the best match first, and they put the shittiest match on last. Like, come on,
I thought you meant the match like itself, like the way they go about it.
No, just order. The order of the fucking matches. You know.
They totally do that to try to keep the SmackDown wrestling watching fans. So they throw like the good shit. But yeah, I agree with you.
Yeah.
It's too fucking late. Savage, Alpha, Foxtrot. Between NXT going tie-dye, WWE releasing most of their good talent, and other promos taking the season off, where can I go to see some actual decent wrestling?
Mangria Fuel's YouTube channel in APPW. You can see the greatest YouTube champion of all time, Lord Jake.
Cynic?
You can see, huh? No, not Cynic. No. You can see Cesar as the APPW champion. That's a lot of fun. We have a decent champion. I don't remember who it is. Let's see. The tag team champions, those are a thing. I don't acknowledge those people as human beings. One of them is a cult leader. I don't like him. No one does. And yeah, there's women's matches, I guess. If you're into that, I'm not. I skip them.
Excuse me. The decent champion is a 2-time decent champion, Baston's Lone Wolf.
Oh, yeah, that guy.
That was the main event. His hashtag is hashtag Jake still sucks.
It's true. It's true.
It's unanimous.
I can't even deny it. I'm the worst.
So we got our picks in. We got questions in. We did everything we were obligated to do. What happens now?
I could tell a joke. How about Jake's joke of the week, huh, Zanka? What do you think?
Hold on. Stop record. Where is
don't stop recording.
Oh, the leg drops.
Oh, no. I got to do it. I don't know. I don't actually have one. So
you don't have one? All right. Well, we don't we don't got to plug anything because y'all know where to find us. You're watching it here. You know where the Still Real After Party is. All your podcasting platforms, all that nonsense. It's special when the guys come together for an episode. I was very honored and I'm very thankful for you guys, including me, because you know I'm your super fan. I'll do anything for the product. And thank you guys for putting out another episode.
Why is Peter Pan always flying?
Shut up.
Because he never lands. Good night, everybody. We'll be here next week, maybe. I don't know. Who the fuck cares?
You're welcome.
That was for you.
That was bad, dude.
Yeah, that was awful. Real terrible.
All right, peace, love, and leg drops.
See you later, bitches.
All hail Jesus